more people would have taken up with the invitation on the WeChat link. The previous meeting we had a few more people, but then I think that maybe not too many people are responding through the DINGTALK because it's been disbanded. So I see we are only left with a few survivors here at this point. Anyway, I'm happy to speak with you if you'd each like to just say hello. So you can unmute and say hello if you like. As to hi there, who have we got? So yeah, just in brief, yeah, I feel that it was just an experiment to keep in touch. So I'll, if there's anything with uploading afterwards, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I think with the DINGTALK now being disbanded, it's a bit of a problem, and not too many people responding off the WeChat link at this point. Okay, so let's just say hello. We could do that. Okay, I see we've got Christine, Ariel, and Kino. So according to the list, should we just do that? Say hello to each of you, or who would like to speak first? If you want to volunteer, I don't mind. Somebody want to volunteer?
Hello.
Okay, I can hear a voice, a rather distant voice. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear someone. Just speak a bit more. If you speak closer to the microphone, then your microphone will blink, and then I can activate your speaker. Is that okay? Speak up a bit.
That's clear now.
Okay, that sounds like Christine. Okay. Hello, Christine. Okay, I'll put you as the speaker. Okay, welcome. Haven't seen you for a while. I don't know where everybody is. They've all gone to sleep early because in China it's already 7 o'clock at night. Maybe they've gone for dinner or something. Maybe this time wasn't a good time. Maybe people already got classes or something. So how are you getting on? Is everything okay?
Very best in mind.
And oh yes, can you think of a situation that you got into that was either exciting or dangerous that you could think about?
When I saw this topic, I first remember my first situation in playground in my senior high school. I think I first into playground with my mother, and in playground it had many dangerous or very yes, maybe dangerous and high facilities to attract me to try. In my senior high school, maybe I was 13, and I try facilities called, I think, large pedal. Maybe I didn't know the English name, but I know it's very high and it can take me into very high place, and I tried it. And because before I tried it, I have another activities made my clothes weight, and I feel very heavy because my clothes also weight, and when I try these facilities called large pendulum, I feel very it took me into very high place, and I feel very heavy because my clothes weight and the zero gravity. And then at last sorry and at that time I feel very dangerous because I never try this activity in the before, like you jump at very high and you can't feel anything, just feel down. And after I finished it, I want to try another one. You know the riding. I want to riding the roller coaster. For many people, it's very exciting, and I want to try, but my mother said I need to have a lunch, and then we had lunch. And the regret thing is, we all know that something needs we try in when we have courage. The interesting thing is, I finished my lunch and I also ate my courage into my stomach or my body. So I never tried the roller coaster until now. I feel a little great, but I was also exciting. I tried many things, filled me exciting. That environment made me feel like that uh emotion.
Okay, well,
That's one.
thanks for sharing. Yeah. Oh well, life has lots of opportunities for various experiences to experience all sorts of emotions. Like for example, I'm a bit like the emotion I experience now. I'm a bit disappointed because I feel that maybe I decided to have this meeting. I thought more people would attend, so I'm a bit disappointed. Maybe that's the emotion that I'm experiencing at the moment, because I thought more people would attend. So I think we all experience a range of emotions, but maybe there was a reason, or for some reason. Also, it's quite difficult to keep in touch with the DINGTALK now. But it's good to see you again, so I'm happy about that. So that's a positive emotion. So mixed emotions. Happy to see you. Nice to see you. Maybe happy to talk again in the future. Okay, good to see you, Christine. Thanks for sharing. And okay, have a nice day. Okay, have a good day. All right, is that all, Christine? Is that all for now? Anything else?
If you want more, maybe after there are another volunteers, we can to talk more.
Okay. Let's get each. Yeah, that's if there's anything else you want to say. Okay, let's say hello to Ariel. Okay, bye, Christine. Thank you. Good to see Christine. Okay, bye bye, Christine. Ariel, hello.
Hi, Bruce.
Is Ariel?
What I want to talk about is once I I leave my home and I have to get back to school to attend courses. Then I get out of the train station. A taxi uh, called me and I asked him if he will take me to my school, and he said yes. And I get into his car and put my baggage in his car, but he didn't tell me he had other passengers and have to get up the car. And so half the way there comes a man, and I didn't know him. I feel a bit dangerous at that time, but I didn't care too much. As all students know, there's two campuses in our school, and I was in the older one. And I told the taxi clearly that I want to get to my campus, not another one. And he didn't tell me that he changed the price of the taxi, and he took me to another campus, and it was very dark outside, and as you know, it's very dangerous for a girl to go out in night and
Yes.
without anyone's help.
Hmm.
Yes. I feel very. My heart was filled with fear at that time, but I told myself to calm down, and I immediately contacted my mother and asked her to call the police. And she did that, and she was nervous about me too. But I know that if I be nervous, there will be no help for me to escape from this situation. And so, luckily, the police of Manyang, they called me very soon, but I can't tell the police that I'm on a dangerous car. So I called the police, my mom, and I say, Mom, I'm on the way to school, and so that the police can know my location. And finally, the driver took me back to my school, but he changed the price to a very high price, and and it's very bad for me to meet this situation, and I called the and I told this thing to the police, and they punished the taxi, and I'm safe at school, but I still feel very dangerous, because if I met a bad person and he took me to somewhere I don't know, and I wouldn't be alive in this world now. So it's very important for us to keep us safe, and when you meet dangerous situations, never be nervous, and be calm. Just call the police and they will help you.
No, I agree with what you said. It's very true. Particularly with young women, it can be very dangerous to be you're vulnerable to being taken advantage of in that situation, because the taxi driver can drive to some unknown destination, and then this could be a dangerous situation. So that's why it's absolutely important to make sure that the driver that's in the taxi is a reliable person and has got a good reputation. So it's you've got to be so careful. Maybe it's better for the girls to travel together, not just one of them. But even then, there's no guarantee, because the driver could drive to some unknown place and you could end up being in a compromised situation. So it's I hear what you're saying. Anyway, it sounds like by staying calm, it was the best thing for you to do that. So it was a good choice on your part. That's a very good attribute, to stay calm in that situation. Thanks for that. Anyway, thank you for your sharing. Is that anything else at this point?
That's all.
Okay, that sounded really good. You put across your ideas well. I like what you said. It's good thinking on your part. I think it was a good decision. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, bye for now. Okay, let's see. I don't know if Kino's there. Want to say hello?
Hi, Dr. Bruce.
Hello. How are you?
The most dangerous. Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, that's good.
The most dangerous thing I have ever made was in my high school. After school, I went home with my friend, and on the way we saw a lady was bullied by a man. The man was very tall and very strong. We wanted to help the woman. The man who bullied the girl was tall and strong. Me and my friends still went to help the girl. At that time, uh, around us there was no people, and we were very frightened and afraid. But from my point of view, we can't just be we can't just say that girl was bullied and not help her. After 5 minutes, there was a police. We called him, and the police went to help us and those girls. Unfortunately, the girl and we were both safe, and the man who bullied the girl was caught by the police. After that matter, I told my mother about this, and she told me not to help us, not to help us with no weapons. Because we girls actually uh is not strong than men, but we when meet danger, we should help others and protect ourselves. And that's all. Thank you, Dr. Bruce.
Thanks for sharing that. It's difficult to speak about things like that. You know, when I think about over the years, even in the teenage years, when you're a teenager, an adolescent, in those early years, there can be some awkward situations that arise, which you can't really talk about. sometimes it's difficult to talk about some of the things that happen to you when you're like a teenager or even at the age of early adolescence. Some of the things that happen can be very difficult to talk about later because you don't want to tell other people. It's very embarrassing. So I understand what you're saying, but in your case, maybe you were lucky to escape the situation. But the truth of the matter is that we live in a dangerous world, and it's more evidenced by what's happening in the global stage, the macro stage, with all the violence that exists in the world, with all the things that we hear about in the news. But then on the micro, from a point of view on the micro level, with the individual, rather than nation fighting against nation, we still experience, as individuals, we experience these negative emotions that people build up because they think it's the norm. They see on the news all the fighting. It becomes the norm. People think it's okay. People think it's okay to have fighting mentalities. But particularly young women can experience very difficult times. And then I can think of so many examples whereby young women can be put in difficult situations through no fault of their own. So yeah, I think you put across your ideas well, and I think it's a pity that we cannot actually increase awareness, or even if the awareness exists, there's not very much that one can actually do about it. Perhaps we should try to introduce life skills programs. My other subject was school guidance and counseling, which I never really put into practice because I always ended up teaching English. But life skills might help to solve the problem, so that particularly young women, can be more informed. But I think maybe the internet is helping in that way too, because of the media. People talk about things more these days. In the past, they didn't talk about it so much. There's much more people talking about problems, which makes it easier in a way. But there's some sensitive topics, and they can be very emotive. But anyway, thank you. It was nice to see you again, and thanks for your contribution to the discussion. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I hope you have a good day. And to Ariel and Christine, I'm a bit sad that there's not more people attending, but maybe it's time for me to have a holiday. So I've been doing this for a long time. Yeah, let me put it back to, okay, bye-bye, Kino. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of online teaching for a long time now, so maybe it's time for me to have a bit of a holiday. And maybe I can get to visit China. Maybe I can get to China and visit you people. I don't know if that's possible, but I'll try and get to China at some point. And many students have added me on WeChat, and many students have said they'd like to keep in touch. So I don't know, they're probably busy with other things. So maybe they're giving me a break today. So I'm lucky to have a break. I see there's some that have unjoined, or they attended earlier. I see there was Tawana, Zora, July, Daisy, Lorena. They disappeared. I don't know where they've gone. Anyway, nice of you to stay to the end. Christine said something. Okay, Kino, thank you. Thank you, Ariel. Christine said something. She wanted to say something again. I don't know. Christine, did you want to say something?
Okay. What I want to say is, first, I really miss you, my teacher. You teach me. You teach me when I was freshman, and you you taught me a lot, and I really thank you with you. And last time I missed the first class, and so I really looking forward to join your another class. So I hope you will, and have a nice day. And
okay, well, thank you for your encouragement.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you for the encouragement, and I will try and do another class. Maybe tell the other people to attend next time. But you can tell them they can get the recording. I'll record it if you're happy with that. And okay, thanks for that. Have a nice day, Christine. Okay, Errol, anything else you want to say? Bye, Christine. Errol, you want to say something else? Is that
Yes,
all?
it's my great honor to meet you. And as I know, you are a very responsible teacher, and I really enjoy your class. I'll miss you even I do not attend your class. And please have a rest. And I'm looking forward to meet you in the future. And I'm planning to travel to other places when I accomplish my plan and my study. It's hard to say goodbye, but I wish you all okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for your good wishes. I appreciate the good wishes, and I'll try and get to China. I want to visit China, so I'll try and get there. I'll try my best. Thank you. Thanks very much. Okay, bye-bye, Errol. And just to finish there, Kino. Okay, bye-bye, Kino. Is that the lot? Okay, nothing else. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Okay, see you. Nothing else,
See
Kino?
you.
Okay, goodbye.
I want to say something, Dr. Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my friends, they were very willing to come to class, but this time they were in class. They have another lesson, so they can't go into this class. They feel very unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I got a message from, I think it was Hanya from another year. She said that she was also in another class, so she told me. But I said I would try to record it. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christine, Errol, Kino. Right. Bye. Bye.